Hey loves, so today we're going to create this look. One eye was done with the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette and the other one is done with the Makeup Revolution Salted Caramel palette. Can you pick which one is which? If you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Hello loves, so first I moisturized my face with the Freedom Pro Studio Moisture Cream and then I went in with some of the priming water also from Freedom. And now we're going to go in with the Pro Matte Foundation from Freedom as well. There's a lot of Freedom products and a lot of Makeup Revolution products in this video. The Beauty Blender type thing I'm using is the one from Makeup Revolution. The dupe, it is quite similar, but I could not find my Beauty Blender to compare it exactly. It's not quite as good, but it's actually really good, especially for the price difference. I tried to use the Freedom Concealer one more time. I used this in a different video and it's just so yellow on my pale skin that I decided to not really go with it, but I started to blend it out. It's not for me, sadly, but I decided to keep with the drugstore theme, so I just grabbed my Maybelline Fit Me concealer and went in with that right on top. I'm just going to apply that anywhere that I normally highlight and conceal, so under my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, all those areas. You can see what I'm doing. I'm also going to bring that up onto my lid, so I'm just going to tap that out with my fingertip and then blend it out with that beauty sponge. I didn't really have a Makeup Revolution or Freedom powder I was in love with, so I decided to just go with my Physicians Formula Mineral Correcting Powder in Translucent. So I'm going to set underneath my eyes with that for now, just a little bit on my T-zone as well. Now I'm going to dip into these new Freedom Brow products. First I'm going to use the brow gel. Mine is in Taupe. The brush I'm using is from IT Cosmetics, so I'm just going to kind of fill them in, nothing too special. I normally cut out my brows because it's a very boring process, but I thought you guys would like to see how the products work. I really like it. It's a little bit darker than I would like for my brows, but it's not bad at all. It's stayed on all day too, so pretty impressed. Alright, now we're going to go in with the Duo Brow Powder. This one is also in Taupe. I liked this one because the brow gel is super cool toned. This has a little bit more warmth. Sometimes I like warm brows. I know a lot of people don't like warm brows. I don't know. I kind of do. I definitely want to try the blonde shade to see if it's a little lighter than this Taupe. So it's pretty dark, but I like it. I decided to use the Diffused Pro Highlight under my eyes a little bit. It's a very subtle highlight. It actually gave more of a highlight than I expected it to, but it's really beautiful and I got so many compliments on my highlight all day this day. As you can see, I was pretty impressed. Now I'm going to prime my lids with the Freedom Eye Primer. Alright love, so these are the two palettes that we're going to use. On one eye we're going to use the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar, which is my left eye. My right eye to your left. You can see what I'm doing. It's the opposite of what eye my eye is and what eye you're looking at. So first we're going to begin with Coconut Cream from the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, and then we're going to go into the same dupe shade from the Salted Caramel palette from Makeup Revolution. And I'm just going to go back and forth and I'll show you which ones I'm using. Now we're going in with Mousse on the Too Faced eye, the Semi-Sweet eye, and I'm just going to buff that in with a Sigma E40, and then I'm going to go in with the same brush into whatever shade is the dupe of it in the Salted Caramel palette. I was singing, I don't know, I believe I was listening to Melanie Martinez and just rocking out. So I kept a little bit extra of the normal blending time. I usually kind of cut it out, if that makes sense, because I want you guys to see the difference. And then the shade is Puddin', and I'm just concentrating that into my crease and a little bit on my outer corner. And then this is the dupe of Puddin' in the Makeup Revolution palette and just doing the same thing on the other eye. It's funny, I feel like this shade is a little more pigmented in the Makeup Revolution palette. I feel like it goes back and forth on which ones are more pigmented. I feel like the Too Faced ones might blend a little more, so that's why they look less pigmented. I don't know. I love both of them, so no one could tell any difference between the two eyes. So I just repeated those same two shades on each eye, and I'm just using a clean blending brush and blending that out. I'm going to prime my lids with NYX Pearl eyeshadow primer. Alright, and then this is the Pink Sugar shade, and this is the only shade that I could really truly tell a difference. The one in the Makeup Revolution palette is much chunkier. It was just like thicker. It didn't lay as smooth. There's a little more glitter in the Too Faced one. So I decided to apply it a little bit wet to see if that would make any sort of a difference, but you can tell the difference when you look really close, but if no one's like staring straight at your eyeballs and actually looking for a difference, I don't think they'll be able to tell. So now we're going in with Hot Fudge and the Hot Fudge dupe, and just applying that to the outer corner to add a little bit more depth. Now I'm going to apply a white liner. This one is from ColourPop, just to my waterline. I just wanted a very wide open eye look. Alright, now we're going to apply some winged liner. I know this look isn't too revolutionary or different from a lot of looks I've done before, but I definitely wanted to show you the difference between the two dupe palettes. Now we're going to apply some mascara. I'm using the Viper mascara from Makeup Revolution on my top lashes and MAC Giga Black mascara on my lower lashes. That's one thing that I have a really hard time budging with because mascara smears so easily on my lower lashes. These are from Flutter Lashes and they are the Slayla? I can't say that. I'll leave it down below. But like Shayla, but Slayla. I'm just going to apply those. They are so crazy fluffy. I love them. And now I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Line and Flick, the kohl side, and I'm going to tightline with this one. Now we're going to contour and highlight. This is the Pro Strobe kit from Freedom. I'm using the palest shade. I actually really like this shade. It's super light, which is really good for fair skin. And I love the brush that it came with. And so I'm just going to kind of contour with that more stiff brush. It's a little more harsh, and then I do go in with a fluffy blending brush and kind of blend it out. But just contouring everywhere that I normally do. Now I'm going to use the Pro Highlight palette, and this one has cream highlights and powder highlights. So first I went in with this kind of pale pink cream highlight and laid that down, and then I went in with a mixture of the two powder highlights from that palette. They are so pigmented, and literally I had so many people, like I said, my highlight, everyone wanted to know what it was all day this day, which I am obsessed with this palette right now. I'm not usually one for cream highlights, but I do like how intense the highlight is when you lay down that cream highlight first and then go on top with a powder highlight. So I'm just kind of blending that out. I kind of opted out of blush. I decided to use these three lip products together. The first one is Dahlia by ColourPop, and my battery died. So I went ahead with Blackheart from Makeup Revolution on my lips and topped it with Freedom's No Heroes. I just love this lip combination, and these are both so affordable. Alright loves, so this is the completed look. I hope you guys liked it. Let me know if you want to see another dupe video like this where one eye is high-end and one eye is drugstore. I do notice my eyeliner's a little wonky. Sorry about that. I definitely fixed it after this. Anyway, if you guys recreate any of my looks, please tag me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!